Even though Neil Young has a heart of gold, MTV still banned one of his songs. Neil Young is one of the most prolific rock and roll musicians ever graced the stage. His talent is second to none, and it's allowed him to lead a life most can only dream of. Here are some relatively unknown facts about him, from the time he contracted polio to his band with Rick James. If there's one thing Neil Young loves more than playing music, it's model trains. The rock musician has been an enthusiast for decades, so much so that the 1990s he became part owner of Lionel Trains. Along with working with the company to get models produced with more authentic sounds, he pushed for the trains to have special remote controls that his sons, who have cerebral palsy, could control without using their hands. He was so dedicated to his partnership with the company that he also helped raise it out of bankruptcy in 2008. Charles Manson is widely known for being the leader of the cult behind the Tela La Blanca deaths in August of 1969, but before he formed the Manson family, he had musical aspirations. While at Beach Boy Dennis Wilson's home, Neil Young had a run-in with Manson and thought he was a decent musician. So good, in fact, that he suggested to an A&R representative that Reprise Records offer him a record deal. I told Mo Ostin at Reprise about Charlie and recommended that Reprise check him out. Young wrote in his autobiography, Terry Melcher was a producer at the time who made some very influential hit records, and apparently Melcher had already been checking out Charlie and decided not to go for it. Despite being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1995 as a solo artist and attending the ceremony, Neil Young intentionally boycotted the induction of Buffalo Springfield 2 years later. The reason, he felt the event had become too commercial, citing the $1,200 price tag of the dinners served to attendees. It appears that Young has had a change of heart, and he's inducted at least 6 other artists into the Hall of Fame: the Everly Brothers in 1986, Woody Guthrie in 1988, Jimi Hendrix in 1992, Paul McCartney in 1999, and the Pretenders in 2004, as well as Tom Waits in 2011. Neil Young is known for calling out things that don't sit right with him, which is exactly what he did in 1988 with the music video for his This Note's For You. The song itself calls out musicians for appearing in company advertisements, and the video goes a step further by featuring parodies of Michael Jackson, Eric Clapton, and Whitney Houston. The music video ended up banned from MTV, while the network claimed it was removed because the parodies were close to trademark infringement. It was a known fact that MTV had a policy around songs that mentioned products by name. This was supposedly for the benefit of viewers, which many doubted. The ban was eventually reconsidered and the video put back into rotation. It later went on to win Video of the Year of the 1989 MTV Video Music Awards. This might seem too obvious a fact to include on our list, but it turns out many Neil Young fans forget he's currently married to Kill Bill and Splash actress Daryl Hannah. Young confirmed their marriage in November 2018, months after speculation arose regarding the pair tying the knot. Hannah and Young began dating in 2014, following his divorce from Peggy Young, to whom he was married for 36 years. Fans of Neil Young will note a musical shift in the 1990s from his signature rock and roll sound to a softer acoustic style. While critics were quick to balk at the change, what many weren't aware of was that it wasn't just for the fun of it. Young had actually developed a sensitivity to loud sounds, known as tinnitus, and could no longer stand the sound of electric guitars.